It all began with a simple promise. Flowers, fresh, vibrant, and full of life. Delivered straight to your door to mark life's most cherished moments. 1-800 Flowers was more than just a business. It was a symbol of happiness, a way to send something special in the mail, and the idea was straightforward. The perfect bouquet delivered at the perfect moment. And for a time, the company thrived, became a trusted name, renowned for its quality and reliability. The company appeared to understand that a flower delivery wasn't just a transaction, it was a special memory. But somewhere along the line that vision changed and was replaced by a cascade of failures that would tarnish the brand's once glowing reputation. It started with the small things, subtle shifts that customers barely noticed at first. Like hidden fees, buried in fine print and tacked onto final invoices, turning what should have been a simple, thoughtful gift into an overpriced frustration. Customers felt deceived, but most would just shrug it off. Then came the delays, and completely ruined, carefully orchestrated surprises, anniversaries, birthdays, and wedding proposals destroyed by late flower deliveries. But not just hours late, days, and flowers would arrive long after the moment had passed, when the magic had already faded.
These are already dying, and she got them not but a few hours ago.
And then came the unforgivable mistakes. Bouquets that were supposed to be fresh and vibrant arrived soulless, brittle, and beyond saving. And what was meant to be a joyful experience turned into disappointment, frustration, and sometimes even heartbreak. The company that had once been synonymous with elegance and trust had become a source of dread. Customers no longer waited with excitement at the sound of a delivery truck. They would instead brace themselves for another letdown. Hidden fees led to late deliveries. Late deliveries led to dead flowers. And then customer service crumbled under all the pressure. Emails went unanswered, calls were ignored, and the few responses that did come seemed robotic and insincere, as if reading from a script. Customers were no longer just disappointed, they were furious. And employees felt the strain as well. Overworked and undertrained, they bore the brunt of the company's failures and struggled to navigate the sinking ship with no clear direction or leadership. Yet the company pushed forward, issuing generic apologies and making hollow promises of improvement. But the damage was done. Negative reviews flooded in, and word spread like wildfire. Social media became a breeding ground for horror stories, which caused panic to take hold behind the scenes and led to swift leadership changes. And restructuring efforts were launched in desperate attempts to salvage what remained of the brand's credibility. But could a few policy changes really undo years and years of bad service and a terrible public image? And then came the breaking point. A corporate giant stepped in, acquiring the company with promises of a fresh start and a return to excellence. As the dust settled, it seemed like the company might finally be on the verge of something new. But what followed next would reveal whether the past could truly be left behind and if the company would be able to bounce back, or if 1-800 Flowers was about to plunge into its greatest crisis.